I did it again. Where I need to go to. There we go. Goodness me. That one. Okay, now. Do I want to put anything on the queue first, though? Okay, and then I can kill the music when the actual thing happens here. Okay, so I played that one. Oh, I guess I could rate some of the other ones while I'm waiting here. This was... oh, I did a rating for this though, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, then this I hadn't played. Yeah, that was that other queue, and that was yesterday's queue. And that rating has been saved. Save it? Okay. Okay, now I can go back to some of these other ones and do some ratings because I didn't actually put the numbers on there. Again, I think the actual words are much more useful than the... Oh, some of this was, like, I did want to give this another try just because I didn't even get up to, like, this third level. I think I sort of figured this one out. Okay, I do like the artwork a lot. Yo, I remember it was good. I didn't remember having any problems with it. Narrative, if only because it doesn't fully feel like a train necessarily. Because this train doesn't stop, it just scoops up people. I don't know. And then it just gets arbitrary to add some stars to this anyway. So I did enjoy it. Oh, the upgrades were a little... I didn't entirely know how to use them to be effective. There we go. Okay, we're just slapping stars on things. Okay, that if I can find just a little more time to mess with that. Enjoyment, I definitely... Very simple, but also enjoyable in its simplicity. Narrative, I think I was gonna knock it off just because it's only balloons. I needed like some candles or something to be a birthday. Audio, I remember being pretty good. Okay, now we gotta kill the music though. Yes, okay. Obnoxious and adorable, and yeah, lots of nice pops. Artwork is simple, but well, and almost too simple. I don't know if it doesn't necessarily look like an eel. I mean, I understand what everything is, and it looks good enough. And it is creative, and it does use the loop in a creative way. Although the only thing you could do is pop balloons, and the colors don't really matter and stuff, but... there we go. Again, the star system feels a little arbitrary, but... Okay, Shred Mill was pretty cool. Well, I guess I could... I could do this without playing the games, just to... Man, why? So, I was gonna... I thought this was up at, like, 9,780 something. And now it's all the way down to 9,700... under 9,700. I guess just a good amount of games that weren't games or something? Or maybe not applicable things. Because I think there are some times where people do the submissions of, like, I made it for this jam. When it's like, no, you probably made it for the... let him dare at whatever point. I was like, this is one of those ones where it was like, yeah, just everything was great. Like, there wasn't anything I really had any trouble with. I guess the loop is a little hard to... I mean, it's somewhat different, but you can sort of... I don't know, something like that. The loop I wasn't necessarily fully feeling. Okay, yeah, and I'll just continue rating things while the thing runs. Creative. I mean, it's kind of a basic tower defense, even if it is like the looping stuff. Oh, and I guess I didn't even get to the point of like actual proper strategy and stuff. I just kind of got to the point of it does some amount of stuff. Fairly enjoyable. It's a tower defense. Just the waiting for things I'm never huge on. Narrative's kind of cool. I don't entirely know why snails and other things. Like, it just feels weird to put all the stars on these things because it's arbitrary, but then it actually gives the game a real rating beyond just my words. Artwork's great. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. The background's a little simple, but I guess it is just supposed to be somebody's mind. The meat walls are a little odd. There's a part of me that wants to knock off a star just because it's kind of weird and gross, but that I don't know if that's again arbitrary. I don't remember the audio. We'll say it's good. Yeah, okay, so okay, this one was definitely creative. I did enjoy it. The narrative was definitely, like, it had a full boss fight that was interesting. The artwork, I think, was the one thing that was, like, a little off on the layering of the grubs and the walls and stuff. And then the audio, the boss fight was even voiced and stuff. Yeah, some of these are like, okay, I remember all the bits and pieces and enjoyed it. Creative. Yeah, I mean, it is a creative way of doing a loophole and stuff. It is, from what I've heard of Papers, Please, it is fairly Papers, Please-esque. I did enjoy it. I mean, part of it's what it was like, I want to knock off the enjoyment just because reading paperwork is boring. But it is accurate to that. If that's a thing that you enjoy, it is accurate to reading paperwork, so. Obviously has a ton of narrative. The artwork, I think, had the IDs. Yeah, the pictures of the IDs were moving a little funky. Everything else is pretty solid. I'm not gonna knock off a star just for that. I don't remember the audio. So there. Yeah, and then this will clear out some tabs so my computer is not exploding. Yeah, okay, so now it's the third or fourth day where people are starting to get tired of playing games, watching games, rating games. Let's see, pretty creative in terms of... That's your game? I was going back through and making sure I put the stars on these other things. I played them and they didn't actually put the star rating on them, and I was like, oh, I need to do that. So... You just joined now. Thank you. Welcome. Yeah, I was, like I said, I was going back through and making sure I put stars on these because I didn't, Thank you for the follow. Kind of funny that it lined up that you join and it's immediately your game. I've summoned you somehow. Wasn't entirely intentional, but I will take it. Yeah, especially if you weren't following. Now that you're followed, a friend must have submitted it. Oh, as in you didn't submit this before? Because I was like, I did play this, and somebody submitted it, and it ended up in the queue, which is why I played it. I don't recall the name, because the names go by pretty quick at that point. But... Because what was this, a group of y'all, or was this Spilt Milk Team? Oh, no! I meant to go and click all of the links. Because Wizard Lizard. I've played Wizard Lizard before. I'm following the Spilt Milk team. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I remember Wizard Lizard vaguely. I remember this. I don't entirely remember the game, but... Yeah, okay, and I am following already. Yeah, because that was the other thing is I wanted to go through because I have so many games of like, oh, I was following these people and I clicked on all these games. I do wonder if there is like the whatchamacallit in there. Well, and I know somebody at one point was like, hey, look, it's me again a year later. Do I have any feedback to say? This is perfect timing. And then I guess that is what I'm doing here. Uh, the I feel like the stars are fairly arbitrary, and now I gotta remember to. I'm clearing out some tabs. I'm getting. This was all the games that I've played, and I'm trying to remember to do the star rating and not just the talking about the games. So, PC would cry. This is a new PC. It Yeah, I've got so many tabs open because, like I said, this is all the tabs from the other stuff. This is the stuff from the queue yesterday, and this is the queue from the past like 2 days. That I'm like, okay, let's get rid of some of these. I think my computer's gonna explode here. So, okay, but the feedback being, was this creative? What I really want is just like, does this nail the idea of being, like, does this nail the idea of lassoing animals and stuff? And like, to me, it does. Yeah, I remember the kick being very satisfying for this. Narrative-wise, the narrative makes sense. See, it's the thing. It's like, for me, it's like if I didn't have any problems with the narrative, it's 5 stars. But I know there's other people that would say, oh, I guess I wanted a surprising narrative, maybe. But yeah, the artwork is the one thing. Is that the inconsistent pixel sizes? That I will definitely ding it for. That's me. If you're gonna do pixel art, I personally prefer the consistent pixel sizes. Yeah, because there's just all sorts of different pixel sizes that are like all over the place. Did I even mess with these power-ups? I don't even remember like power-up stuff. No, I had to. I got to like the second level that had some kind of power-ups to it, so. I think the narrative was a weird category to have this year because lots of fun games like Kill Over had no narrative. Yeah, that's one of those weird things. If like, I see, and like the one I would like to see is like adherence to theme and stuff too. So that I think is more applicable. But I don't recall the audio. I don't recall having any problems with the audio. Well, some of these I'm like, I need to remember if it did actually have audio. This is why I should have done the star rating when I was playing the games, but that slows down my ability to play more games. But seeing how the queue is not nearly as big today, that's fine. Also, if anybody has a game, feel free to submit it with the exclamation point submit. Wow, this is thinking. I just wanted to remember what the audio was for the game. Yeah, okay. Lesson learned. I should just do the star rating when I play the game. Oh yeah, this did have this entire cutscene at the beginning that I forgot about entirely. Okay, yeah, no, audio is perfectly fine. Yeah, if you do exclamation point submit, that'll exclamation point submit and then link to your game, the itch game, either the rating or the page is fine, and then audio perfectly fine there. Okay, and then echo. This one, the artwork I think it's because the whatchamacallit clashed with the. Oh shoot! I forgot to connect it to my. Wait. There we go. Okay. That should be connected now. You can try it again. That was me. I forgot to connect it correctly. But that is correct. So you can dump that in there and that. Oh, it doesn't. For some reason, it doesn't seem to like it. But oh, there's a reason it doesn't seem to like it. Your link seems a bit off. But then, yeah, WoC, you can also submit yours as well. Or resubmit it, and it should add it to the actual queue there. I mean, I can also just click on it too, but yeah, there we go. I wanted to make sure that the thing was working. Okay, so let's just do this again. Let's just get yet more. Let's see if I hide the fact that there's a bunch of tabs behind the other tabs. You'll never know. Nobody can judge me for my way too many tabs. No, I'll most likely click on something else when I download a game that'll then show that I have an incredible amount of tabs open. Okie dokie. There we go. Okay. And we do a little bit of that. And then I guess when I play the game, I'll need to remember to check the volume. Help the bloops remember what their houses look like by rotating all the way around each planet. There are 6 tricky levels to tackle. Can you beat them all? I do like the fact that it says how long it is. Because there are some of these where I'm like, it's been about 15-20 minutes. I kind of want to finish it. And then it's like, I think I always end like a level or two before the final level. And it's like, if only I had known. Okay. WASD space P and Q. Or P and O over here. Interesting. L to look around. And M, I don't really need to worry about. Okay. WASD space OP and possibly L. I guess L being one of those, like, get a good sense of what the level looks like. This is a bloop. And then also space to advance the dialogue. Bloops are small blue creatures that live in small blue houses on small blue planets. Oh boy, this is very much sounding like you're gonna lurk now since you're bored. Yeah, no, hopefully I can get some more games going. Well, at any rate, I can pull up more games. I saw that there was 5 Gnome-related games in the jam that I'm tempted to go play. There's also the stuff that people who have commented and rated my stuff that I'm like, if I can, I want to play those as well. So they have the extraordinary ability to manipulate how gravity affects them. Unfortunately, I was like, I have that ability. I can make myself heavier. They are also very stupid. Often forgetting what their own house looks like, they go on pointless journeys in search for their homes. Eventually, they loop back to where they started, finally remembering that surprisingly forgettable exterior. A tragic lifestyle indeed, for the bloops live in a world filled with danger. Many have lost their lives during these meaningless treks. Please help the bloops loop around their planets and rediscover their homes. It looks like spikes. Okay, good to see the submit is working. I like the bloops. Absolutely adorable. Okay, and then P. That is wrong direction. Also the wrong direction. That is a the sprite work on the little characters is fantastic. Okay, and then space. Okay, this is gonna take a little bit to get used to. There we go. Oh, go that way. Whoop. Thank you, ad block. Can you not do that right now? I'm using the web. I do appreciate what you do. Okay. Let's get mouse off the screen. There. And then this, and then that, and then there. Okay, this is feeling pretty smooth so far. Oh! Okay. And then it's a restart the whole thing? Yeah, okay. Wait, so this isn't the bloops just wanted to go for a walk? They just forgot what their house looks like and have to go find it? Not that they just wanted to go for a walk around the block? Because I go for a walk around the block all the time. Ta-da! Geometry Dash plus Mario vibes. Possibly. Let's try like, because it's like V. Wait, it's 6 Vs. The game with 6 Vs also has, I know, like pixel art and gravity mechanics. Okay, so just jump and then there. Okay. I was overcomplicating it, as I do. Okay, maybe I would fall a little further before I do that. There we go. Okay, press L to look around. L. Okay. Press L again to stop. That is some good tutorializing there. Okay. Am I ever going to remember what the rest of the level looks like? No, I'm not. I'm just going to tackle it as I get to it. Yeah, especially like that, where I'm like, how far can I just... Well, and then can you... Comparing it to Geometry Dash is funny, because don't like Geometry Dash. Yeah, that's one I haven't played. Oh, okay. Because I'm also curious if I can get, like... It seems like the gravity gets pretty strong at a certain point, so you can't just fully fall around the level. Okay, I kind of want to try it a little more, though. Oop. I guess that almost worked. I just gotta fall a little further. Oh! Yeah, okay, that's what I was curious about, is can I just clip, like, the edge of the planet? Oh, okay, I have to hit... okay, I can't just continue to loop. Yeah, okay, I see. Also, I see the push-ups. I can do some push-ups real quick. Just because I like exercise and I don't do it enough. I'll take the excuse. Gonna do some push-ups with me. Probably healthy for everybody. Depending. Most likely healthy for most people. Confused to how this game jam will be finally ranked. Ooh, I don't know where I'm going. Are there selected juries? I think it was the I think it's cumulative, like the it's how well the game rated, and then how many rankings it has, and then yeah, top 100 rated games are played. What am I doing? I've forgotten all the buttons. Well, I know he's also streaming some games too. Or at least said he was streaming some games. I didn't actually check to see. Well, I don't know if that's a YouTube thing or if that's a Twitch thing. It'd be fun to go right over there. Although I'd, see, I never know if, like, a really big creator is gonna appreciate, like, a super small creator rating. Or if that's just obnoxious. Or if it's even, like, allowed. I just kind of assume that, like... Streams on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, I would assume so if it's a YouTube channel. But, I know I like Twitch just because it has the interactivity and stuff. I just am not paying attention to anything now. Holy heck. Okay, jump. And then P. And then P. Okay, at some point there. He was on yesterday. I don't think he did it today. First official game jam, some new to the concept, however. Liked it. Well, congrats on first official jam. Boy, this has immediately got into the, like, not easy. Holy heck, that is... to then have that kind of, like, no-look rotate at the end there is a lot. Oh, and it's at 6 levels. Seeing how long it's taking me to get through this level. We'll see how far I get, because it's not might not be very far. This is not the easiest. I should have just rotated off the corner there. Definitely, like the actual platforming elephants. Wow, the platforming elements are well done, and like I said, I like the pixel art. This is one of those games of like, if I had a little like, if I wasn't trying to get through a bunch of games, then try to look at the queue. Right now, there's only 2 games in the queue. Plus, there is not a unless you're trying to add something to the queue, but I believe I saw the name yesterday, the day before, something like that. Okay. There we go. Now, can I... That doesn't get me all the way up. Okay, there we go. Then I have to do this no-look, fall, and do that, which is not easy. Whoop. That was close. Okay, and there we go. Okay, I did do the full trek around the... Oh, see, and that's the other thing. It's like the further you get, the more you get other mechanics and stuff, too. Charge loops recharge your rotation ability. Okay. So this is gonna get... Not VVVVV. There's another one that is... Or at least I know there's other puzzle pixel platformers that do the gravity switching mechanic. And I definitely came across it yesterday with Colormancer. Okay, I needed to get on that other side. Oh, or just do that. Oh, no, wait, I need to get over... Oh. Can I mash the button fast enough, is really... can you submit the game in the chat? Yeah. If you do ! submit and then the link, it'll put it onto the official queue. And there's not a ton of games right now, so I should be able to catch the link too. Okay, and that is... I was gonna say, I did which came first yesterday. I don't know that I've actually put the star rating on it, because that's what I was trying to go back and do, was do the star rating, but I played the game yesterday. I don't know that I'm looking to play it again. There are other games that... okay. See, and now it's like I just want to keep going with it just because of the fact that the charge loops are new. Yeah, this is definitely hard. Also, I don't know if it's hard because of... This feels almost intentionally hard and not like just I'll just mash the wrong buttons there. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do the like no look, just fall kind of thing. So I think actually like just zooming out the camera just so you can see where you're going a little more. I know there was the L. Because I think that's kind of what the L was supposed to be. It was like a... I keep doing the wrong rotate there. But I think there was some acknowledgement of, like, you can't see where you're going and what you're doing. So... and some of it's just also the level design being less of, like, falling into long pits that don't let you see where you're going. And yeah, because a lot of this, it's like I gotta just feel out, like, the rhythm of where I remember it as opposed to reacting to where it is. Not that I'm, like, an expert platformer or anything, but... Okay, I should probably try something else here. I'll give it a minute or two. I'll round it out to a full 15 minutes, and then... Oh, I do need to throw the... I do need to remember to do the star rating, so that'll take a little bit. Okay. Yeah, but a lot of the spots here where I'm like, I know I need to move, but then I don't know. So either zooming it out or slowing down the character would be my suggestions to, but that's, or rather, really, I know as a person playing the game, it's more about saying, yeah, if you do exclamation point submit and then the game, they checks you want to submit. Okie dokie. Bloop bloop. I enjoyed it. Like I said, the spikes being a little rough there. I mean, it is trying to be a difficult puzzle platformer. So, narrative. I don't know. I feel like it could just be the bloops are going for a walk around the block as opposed to they forget what their houses are. But it does explain what the world is and stuff. I don't know. Again, kind of arbitrary as to what the star rating is on that. Creative. I've seen this kind of game before, but I mean, this was well done. So, okay, yeah, you figured out the. It doesn't seem to have popped up there. Plus, which came first? Like I'm not gonna play that one again. I already played it, so. Unless you don't remember the feedback I had for it. I can say the feedback again, and I probably will when I... Actually, I could go rate... I can make sure that I go and put the stars on that if that was also the issue. Because I think I fully finished that one even. Because it wasn't too many levels. Artwork, simple, but effective, but... Yeah, like I said, I did like the pixel art. The blue maybe could have... I don't know, the blue I guess also works. One of those like, Oh, well, maybe I wanted a little more color than just blue personally. But, okay, audio is perfectly fine. No audio problems or anything. And creative. I've seen this kind of thing before, but it works perfectly fine. I don't know. This is why I like just saying what I think about it as opposed to trying to come up with some arbitrary stars or something. Okay, and then which came first? I'm gonna jump over to that just to rate it, simply because of the fact that I played it yesterday. And if that is the issue there, that you want the rating. No, I think this is that first day. So now I'm like, where? I got too many games, too many tabs. I really should have put the stars on these when I played them. Mistakes were made. Yeah, okay, these are all the other day. Yeah, it's because some of them I felt like I wanted to give a little more of a... Oh shoot, did I not do ratings for the games that I played the other day? Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. Okay, no wonder you were asking for look at the game again, because if I missed that, oh man, that's not good. I very much should have definitely need to slow down the fall speed. Well, and like I said, I think the real issue was just seeing where you're going. So that's either like making it so that that doesn't matter, as in there's a safe platform to land on, or slowing down the gravity, or making it zoom out so that you can see more and stuff. So, okay. So can I guess we'll just do... okay, wait, that is at the top. Then we do run next. Say I did. Okay, I did rate this and everything. That's what I do. Okay, that's what I did yesterday, is I added a rating to it. Yeah, so I already played and rated this one. So, yeah, your chicken game? Yeah. And hopefully the VOD is up. And I should put my game here. I forgot. Did your game not get added? I jumped past the... I played this chicken game yesterday. I was making sure that I rated it. Because somebody resubmitted it, and I was like, I'm not gonna play it again. I already put a rating on it. And if there's other people... And like I said, let me double check that the video did in fact rating GMT Jam games. I believe this is the one, and this should have, what was it, like somewhere in the middle or something? No, that's the poop game. The poop loop game. There we go. I should probably have that as a, there we go. The chicken loop game. So yes, I did have it on there. Oh yeah, the link was to, yeah, there was a game at the submitted that was, that did not actually link to anything. Wait, I lied, I need this up. I also need to link to the VOD here too. Somewhere. Oh wait, I was gonna link to this. Can I do multiple? Okay, so did that get added in there? Okay, wait. Let's do check out my game just to make sure that's there. And then the other thing is, yeah, can I pin another message and say, let's see, VOD, if you missed the stream, and then do this, and then can I pin a second message? Did that pin 2 messages? If I, dang it. Whatever. VOD, if you missed the stream there, I guess there's the link to my game. I don't care about getting more ratings on my game. It's not, it was okay. My game came out okay. I feel like I could have done better, but I just struggled with all sorts of random nonsense of like, let's spend half an hour on grass and then have it not optimized and stuff. So, this is the video for,
I made a chicken game in 4 days.
oh, just for the, oh no, because I did want to click like all the way too many links on all these different pages and stuff too, which is why I was trying to keep them up. Shoot, yeah, I did want to, gosh dang it. Like the Gnome theme, did I play Plants vs. Zombies growing up? I did not. I've not played any Plants vs. Zombies, and I also don't, I don't know how old I come off either. I know it's just my voice, so I know I sound younger than I am. Okay, the which came first, the chicken thing, okay, now I can confidently skip past that now that it has been rated, and then I have clicked on this to look at speedrunning Milkman Carlson rather. Oh, 8K, dang. For just YouTube shorts? This is what I do. I click all of the links. This is also why I have too many tabs open. I'm like 15. Sure. We could... And then make a bunch of references to like old SpongeBob episodes. Yeah, I'm 15. Then again, I guess the coworker at work who's 10 years younger than me was listens to a lot of classic rock. So a lot of the touch points there are classic rock. Okay, and I'm not starting this one just yet because ads are about to start in the next 30 seconds. So, but I guess I can read the overview while I'm waiting here. Oh, and did the, because I know somebody was saying they put in the wrong link. Did the right link get added? Was it this one? The forged loop? The forged loop got added. Okay. And then ads should be starting here momentarily. Loop Lash is a fast-paced arcade survival game where you fight off enemies using a rotating skill circle. Interesting. The circle surrounds the player and rotates continuously, positioned along its edge of various skills. Like projectile bursts, spinning saws. At the top of the circle is a fixed marker. When a skill passes through this marker, the circle rotates. The skill is automatically triggered. Okay, so this is a rotating tower defense kind of thing. Players confined within the circle is both a weaponry and a boundary. Movement makes the circle spin faster, giving the player indirect control over the skill's activation. Command the ring, control the chaos. WASD, and that's about it. Okay. Yeah, and I completely forgot to do this, where I click on all the links and go, oh, what is the other stuff in here? And go, oh, look, that's super cool. Let's click on all of these things, too. I keep forgetting to do this. I guess I could go back through the VOD to see stuff I played. Okay, and since ads are running, I'm going to take a break. That one. That's the one I need to click on. Also, I was gonna say the SoundCloud link was broken, but it looks like it might be getting fixed as of right now, possibly. Okay. Fix the leak. You could refresh it. Okay. No, I think it's just good to. There we go. Yeah, I won't listen to this right now because playing games, but again, we'll just pile up. Wait, I could pile these up with other piles of the other. I feel bummed because I just forgot to click on all the links for all the other games and things. I do like doing that, making sure that I am. That's why I have so many games from stuff that I follow, is because I just follow so many people on itch. It's just, it costs me nothing to click the buttons. and make people feel good, and then proceed to not see the content, which I guess that's kind of the issue there. But okay, this was I read that, so now we can just get on with it. Why is that button in particular just so touchy for me? And then get mesmerized by the nearly loaded loading bar. There we go. Oh, this is web, so I don't have to worry about my security thing being so picky about it. Okay, WASD. And... oh, not clickable credits. I mean, I didn't do that for my game either, but... I try to remember that, like, oh, clickable credits is a good idea. Okay, wait, because the outer edge is supposed to also be an indication of the border. Okay, I thought this was more tower defense. This is much more a shooter, but you can actually see when your weapons activate. Now I see why there was so much explanation there. It's like that immediately got to be like so many shapes. I lost. I mean, I learned. That's that's what it was. I was learning how to play the game. You didn't lose if you learned and you tried. I guess it depends on how hostile you want to be. You could say you like you reached a high score of something or other. Oh, I'm assuming it's extra points for killing stuff. Oh, I was like, I couldn't tell if that one wave was brutal or if it was just... it's those triangles. It's funny because somebody else did a like circle shape timing based thing, and it was the triangles. Actually, I think it was this. No, I guess this is starting off with hexagons, but they did circles, squares, and then triangles. No, it was circles, triangles, and then squares. Squares was the strongest enemies. But it was fast little triangles. It's kind of funny that I wouldn't have expected that to be a universal thing, that the shapes would... Dev score is 6,000, 7,000. Yeah, I ain't getting that close. But this skill activation on a wheel thing here is really cool. I mean, I think the obvious next step would be doing something like a actually being able to switch out the skills that are on the wheel. But for a initial mechanic, it's super cool. I don't know if it's a little confusing that the whole thing is rotating all the time. Well, it just gets to be a lot. Like by this, like, it seems to be like a third wave or something. It's just like a lot is happening. I guess I am getting a little farther every time. Those dad blasted triangles. I'm so sick of these dad blasted triangles in my dad blasted circle. I've never even watched that movie. All I know is that Samuel L. Jackson is tired of the snakes on the plane. Although I think that one is purely off of the premise of here's the the name of the movie is Snakes on a Plane. You know what you're getting. At least you hope. That was the Liam Neeson movie with like the marketing had him like what looked like it was gonna be him punching wolves, and I was like, okay, I'm down for Liam Neeson punching wolves. The final scene of the movie is him about to punch a wolf. That was never actually a part of the movie. It was just him surviving in the wilderness. He doesn't actually punch any wolves, and I was so disappointed. That's what I signed up for, and they didn't give it to me. They just implied it at the end of the movie. Post-Jam roadmap. Originally planned for it to be an incremental game. Okay. And there wasn't enough time during the jam to add the full upgrade system. Okay, so there was very fully an idea to do an upgrade system. Yeah, okay. Planning to continue development and introduce an incremental progression loop inspired games like Node Buster and Minutescape. I'm not familiar with either of those because I don't do incremental games. Also had to play more enemies, add more enemy types, new skills, better balance, visual polish, and quality of life improvements. That's super cool. That's super cool to have a game that you're inspired enough to want to do a full Steam release, because I have never... I don't know, there's one or two jams that I could actually do, like a post-jam release, but never fully felt it. Okay, this is one of those, like... I think the only... Well, okay, again, one of those weird things of, like, what is the narrative of the triangles and the whatever else. I guess I can do narratives in terms of, like, pacing, and, like, it seems like it just jumps up in difficulty with the, like, okay, now here's triangles and circles and a giant laser and whatever else is a bit much. But... And I find that background is a little distracting because it's rotating the whole time, but it's also a core gameplay mechanic, so I'm not entirely sure. But the way I rate it is just like, if I have any problems with it, that's not, it would knocks off stars, but otherwise I didn't have any problems with stuff, so I don't know. I feel like the rotating background was a bit much for me. Okay, but they're definitely creative. I like the mechanic. The artwork was very clear, and like I understood everything that was going on. A bit simple, but you know, intentionally so. I don't know if there's like more. I like abstract. You know what? Screw it. I like abstract as a theme and a concept and stuff. So yeah, the only thing knocking off stars was just the pacing. By the third level, it feels like too much is happening all at once, and then the rotating background for me is a bit much. I don't know how you would change that to be less distracting, but it's a little distracting for me. But I also suffer from a bit of motion sickness and stuff, so that might just be a sensitivity that I have. So I can't believe I forgot to click on all the links on people's stuff. I'm ashamed. Shame. Boo. Hiss. Slime. Filth. Putrid. Balancing is a bit off. We're going to balance the game further and optimize the UI. I mean, and it still felt pretty good for the jam. It was just that third level got to be a bit much. So that's really the only feedback there. Like how you talk aloud, you think as well. Yeah, no, that's just something you get used to with streaming. When you stream enough that, like, you just keep up that stream of consciousness going. Yeah, it took me a while to get there. I've been streaming pretty regularly for 4 years now at this point, and it's only been in this last year that anybody's really showed up to the stream. So again, I don't know if that's you're back and immediately gonna hit me with the push-ups. I see how it is. Well, you said you're doing them at the same time too, so. But yeah, I suppose I could take a moment to do push-ups, especially while I'm in between games here. Man, I miss doing that. I just commute so much for work that the time that I would be exercising is just commuting instead, which sucks, and my back hurts, and I'm old and grumpy. And loop to fall, your goal is simple. Jump your way to the top and grab the flag. Just click to launch yourself upward. But be strategic. Every time you hit a wall, you'll change direction, making each jump a new puzzle. How high can you climb? left click to jump and reach the goal. I was gonna say, this seems very mobile inspired. Looking at the like screen size and everything. What do I do for work if I don't? I'm a Unity developer. So software developer doing like military sim stuff. Which is why I have to drive so far, is because I want to live where there's people, but the office is in the middle of nowhere. So that's why the long drive. So what I could do is just I came for the last job I was at. I was living out in the middle of nowhere, so I was like, you know what? I want to live near people. But now there we go. It's just because I saw the gem over there. Okay, I see the loop going back and forth, I suppose. Neat. Also, I believe this is Kenny assets, which I would say look good, but also if it is just assets, that they are some nice clean assets though. That's not a platform. I don't know why I'm thinking of that as a platform. That's a checkpoint. Or maybe not. It's just a rope. What's the rope for? Well, that platform's missing its end. That was an interesting way to do that. So, nice cute game, same issue I had. Oh, the platform missing the end. Oh, is it the whole thing? I guess I just do it again. Loop through it again and again. So what's the gem there though? Is there any way to get at that? I think it just said click to very easy game, just nailed it. Well, and now here I am struggling. So that was much more beginner's luck is what that was. I mean, I clipped off the edge of that one platform to turn around to then end up getting up to the top. There we go. Okay, and I guess it is just the one level. It feels like a rage game, but the art gives a very gives a false sense of security. I mean, it is vaguely rage game. I think it's simple enough that it's... Oh, what am I doing? I can just bounce off of that platform, and that'll head me in the right direction. I don't know where I'm trying to go here. Now, it's a nice, simple idea. Okay, I just want to double check that there... Okay. Also, that rope keeps throwing me off and making me think it's a platform. So can you climb that other rope there, too? Or no? Do the ropes do anything, or are they just decoration? Yeah, okay, that's what I think the intended oopsie-daisies there was. Yeah, okay, it was definitely beginner's luck. That jump is awkward, and I kind of like it because it's different from the other jumps. I just got so lucky that first time. Okay, I can call it quits. I already beat the level. This appears to be the only level. Okay, well, if I can do this, then I can double check that this is in fact the only level. Yeah, okay. No, nice, Nate. Finished. Better than what I did. Okay, wait. I gotta remember to click on all the links. Which is this. That's it. Okay. And then wait for the jam. Okay, yeah, we'll see if the the queue just continues to fill up with a ton of stuff. Creative. I mean, I've seen this as a mobile game. I feel like I had to have seen this as a mobile game. So, I don't know if I've seen this exact thing as a mobile game. I don't know. It's enjoyment. It's definitely enjoyable. I don't know if there's... Well, I guess I wish there were more levels, but I don't know if that's like a... Again, it's that expectation of like, for what's here, I enjoyed it, but... I guess it sort of gives off the vibe of having more levels or having a taller world and stuff too. And I know for me, I definitely would have done the procedural like, oh, there's just an infinite number of platforms as you jump up this jump up this thing. I love my definitely an Achilles heel of like I can't just sit and hand make a world. That's what happened with this game too. Is that like, oh, I gotta procedurally generate all these pegs and I have to generate all this grass and I have to it's like, no, you don't. You could just hand code it. Yeah, just like this. I'm like, oh, I gotta make sure you can do different numbers of scores, and so that's why I lost so much time here. What's going on? I'm rating jam games again for the upteenth time. I guess third day in a row. I'm talking about my own failings again. I love to complain about my own failings. Narrative, it had a single contained level. Again, I wish there were more. I don't know why it's an alien. I'm assuming there's other stuff in the Kenny asset pack that would let you do that. That's what we love to watch, is listening to me complain about my own failings. I mean, I could complain real hard if you want. That's there's no end to the complaints. Okay. I mean, artwork is there was the wood, like it's simple. Audio was fine. I mean, it's all functioning and stuff, so gotta watch that. Adagon was playing some games. Was there a game in particular that I gotta watch? Is that what you're saying? Out of Adagon's stuff? Ah, okay. As in something specific, or you're just saying he was playing Loop Walker for a bit? Oh, Infinite Loop. Okay. Just managed to Oh, okay. I see. Okay, I never saw the reactivate. So that's yeah, okay. So it has like an absolutely massive score. That's funny. I said it was just like a first play, or was this like further in, like a multiple playthrough to hit the infinite loop? Or yeah, okay. I don't think I ever got up to that tile, but I don't think I got far enough or was doing good enough to get to that point. I think that I played the Pirate Software Jam from last year. Very well could have. You'd have to show me your like itch page and stuff for me to remember. Like I said, I have this entire pile of stuff that of people's stuff I was following that I meant to get around to at some point, but okay, on to the next game. I gotta keep this going at a good clip. The queue is filling up, and I wanna get through everything. We'll see. Okay, mini spoiler. The duck is actually a check. Wait. No, let's click all the links first. I want to click all the links first. I gotta remember to do that. I'm not joining a Discord because I have too many Discords. Hunt cycle. Wait, loop breaker. Was this the recent one, or is this a different loop one? This is a different one, isn't it? Because this is from... I'm assuming this is from Let 'Em Dare, which did loop as a theme. The stream is cozy. I try to aim for cozy vibes, and then I go try to program something and get really grumpy, so... yeah, cozy is the intention, but... Okay, hunt cycle. Mini spoiler, the duck is actually a checkpoint, whether you... Okay. I don't want spoilers. Why a spoiler at the beginning? This is like my least favorite kind of thing. It's like, oh, this game sucks. I did really bad at it. I'm like, those kind of judgments, just like these spoilers. I'm like, I don't want spoilers first. Tell me about the whole thing, and then you can spoil it. So, if you get to the game, you'll see it in the profile. Yeah, okay. I'm hoping. Let's see, because it takes me about 15 minutes per game, so it's like an hour and a half or so. Unless it was a different gnome, could be. I did find another gnome VTuber, but because people were rage quitting, we had to add it. Okay. Okay, Uncycle is a surreal journey through a brutal food chain. You are a soul trapped in an endless cycle of nature. Place animals, each fighting for survival. Will you be eaten? You are reborn as a predator over and over again. The weak become the prey, the strong feast, but in the end, no one escapes the vicious cycle. Explore a world where every death is a beginning and every morsel is a new cycle. Welcome to the realm of instincts, hunger, and fate. Welcome to Hunt Cycle. Welcome to the food chain. Do I get to start as top dog? Or am I at the bottom of the food chain? Press any key to start. I can't find the any key. that's the level of humor we're gonna aim for. Okay, eat to grow bigger and move faster. Burrow up to break out. Okay. Ups to daisies. That's a cool effect to start in the skull and then come out. Neat. Wow, you get faster fairly quick there. Oh, the arrows that point up, I like that. That's I think Rayman does that. I know there's some games that do that. But okay, I was gonna say I'm enjoying the art though. I'm kind of curious what it looks like further down. Also, I don't know how you did the drawing effect here, but this is super cool. Okay, let's not eat every single little thing. Very much what I try to do in my life here too. Is just I'm like, oh, that's a root there. Drawn Among Us. That's a game I haven't played either. Do I think I could draw an Among Us? I don't know that I could. I could maybe draw a butt or something. Oh, and then the root ruined it. The root ruined it anyway. Okay, go up through here maybe? Up out through here? Aha. Wow, the crazy glitch effects. Hey, thank you for showing some the tear of a frog. I think frogs are absolutely awesome, but I think also the idea of like it's just a giant mouth with legs, and even if you run away, you get hit with the tongue. Don't let the bugs reach you. Left click to flick your tongue. Match 3 or more bugs to clear them. An entirely oh. I was gonna say I have not actually played this game. It's not like Montezuma or something. It's something like that, right? The like you match the bugs in a line. Also, this is crazy that there was an entire game and now here's an entire other mini game. Yeah, I don't know the optimal strategy for this because this is actually my first time doing this kind of game. Yeah, I don't know that I've seen this kind of thing on mobile much. It seems very, oh, that was a poor move. It seems like a game that would be ripe for a mobile reinvention, but I don't know. And I don't even remember what it's called. I just know that I've seen this before. Okay, how many bugs do you have to eat? Seems like a lot of bugs. Zuma, okay. Yes, Zuma. I was thinking of Montezuma, but yeah, Zuma is the game. Oh, this seems pretty generous here. The bugs move back a lot. Oh, okay, but you don't actually score unless you... Hey, I didn't hit 2 of them. I didn't even know you could do that. Okay. Well, can I hit 2 of them here? Okay, I need the score, though. Yeah, okay, I'm seeing how to... No, I wanted the matching. Oh, that's 3 in a line, though. Bugger off. Oh, okay. That matched them. Avoid bigger fish to not get eaten. Eat smaller fish to grow bigger. Okay, so vaguely worm-esque. And then immediately run into a different thing. Back to the dirt again. Oh, you gotta fully restart. Ruh-roh. That's the hardest level, is the fish level? Well, that was very much like an immediate, like, I just kind of got my bearings a little bit as to... Oh! And that's a different... Oh, so you start as a human and then you die. Is what the skull is seeming to say, I think. Also, I missed an opportunity again to draw a dick and or an Among Us. Okay, so do you have to get all of these or just escape? Yeah, now you can draw a dick. Well, there, I think I kind of unintentionally did. There, vaguely. I attempted it. Okay, so yeah, okay, this level seems to be the same, but okay, yeah, you don't need everything. It just speeds up. Yeah, the skeleton changes to the last thing that you die as. Yeah, okay, that's super cool. That's a nice quality add. Okay, so maybe I'll let the bugs get a little closer. I was kind of letting them stay pretty far away. But it's so tempting. They're like ready to match up there. So after you pass the fish, it'll be easy. Okay. Yeah, we'll see if I get past the fish. I might also kind of say, like I said, I want to keep it at about like the 15-20 minutes kind of range per game. Yeah, this one's a bit slow. I think intentionally so, but okay, I was gonna say this looks like a really juicy set here. Oh, I guess I matched that other one. Although it seems to be, if you made a full 3 mini games or so, that's kind of crazy. I can't even finish 1 mini games. I guess I do overcomplicate it a lot of the time, though. So. Oh, it's not the bug I wanted. Dang it. There's 7 in total and an ending. We'll see how far I can get. I'm not sure if I'll... Okay. They speed up over time. Okay. They also do spend a long time backing up to where they all match, though. Oh, I gotta eat a lot of bugs to get to that. Okay, that should match, and then yeah, I was gonna say that should match, and then I can get to the fish. Hopefully, we'll see. Kind of funny to see what it looks like. A fairly nice frog image to such a low res fish image. Okay, this might also be the thing with the big fish are just fast, so by the time you want to dodge anything, it's a little difficult. Yeah, okay. Do they come after you? Do the big fish try to... Okay, maybe. Please. Leave me be. I'm not that big. I need to become a bigger fish first. And then I can eat you. Ugh. Okay, so it looks like the predators also chase you down. I gotta eat that many fish too. This, I can see why people are saying this is a harder level. That big fish is just not wanting to leave me alone. Oh my goodness, that's a bigger fish. There's always a bigger fish in there. Did you guys eat everything already? Funny that you did pixel art for the fish here. They just don't let me go anywhere or do anything. Which is probably accurate to predators that kind of box each other out in terms of eating food, but makes it kind of hard to finish the level if they don't let me do things. At least they're not super aggressive. They're like just aggressive enough that I feel like I can't go anywhere to go get prey. Because yeah, you guys aren't schooling together with me here, right? I'm not like the leader of a fish pack. You guys are fighting me for food. I'm not sure how to. There's a bunch of small fish on the left side. Yeah, but like I said, I keep getting. I feel like I'm getting blocked by the other fish. Okay, so I did get big enough for that one. Okay, just leave me alone. Let me get a little bigger. Yeah, this one's I've definitely seen as a mobile game. Well, okay, I've seen Fishdom ads as a mobile game, but not actually. They're actively avoiding me, which makes sense, but does not make it easy to snag at the fishies. I think nah. Good job on the programming for that. Okay, I'll give it one last go, so then it'll hit the full 15 minutes. And I just need to go up with the worm, right? Could have eaten the other one. Yeah, I didn't know. It's always the difficulty with some of the like size things, is to say whether you actually can eat the next thing or not. If you actually are bigger or if you are the same size. So I couldn't tell. I wasn't entirely sure. So I said, you know, we're gonna. Yeah, there was a medium-sized fish that used to be bigger, but sized up, and I could eat it. Yeah, I was assuming that was the case, but only the biggest fish is you can't eat it all. Okay. Yeah, this one is just mostly a waiting game, it seems. Definitely cool that you made the whole thing, but yeah, it's funny that it goes from this, which I think is fairly easy, to the fish level, which seems to be a lot more difficult, at least for me. This kind of puzzle thing I like a little better too, as opposed to the fish arcade, or the move around arcade gameplay. Okay, I can snag two if I'm good enough. Do I need to be blocking them up this much? Yeah, because then they do that, where they're like, oh, gotta back all the way up. Backing up, backing up, backing up. We can buff out the scratches. Like I said, there's a SpongeBob reference to make sure that... I don't know. Do the kids still make SpongeBob references? Or is that... I'm assuming SpongeBob is more meme than it is like a show anybody watches at any... Because I think they have like a SpongeBob summer camp show or something. Like, I think they're keeping SpongeBob alive in some way, shape, or form, but... My assumption was that it was fairly dead. Okay, we'll just eat all of y'all, and then... There we go. Okay, now I just gotta get lucky with the fish, and if I don't, this will be... we'll see if this is third time's a charm. Okay, let's just go immediately to the left side. Okay, that was a... Oh, stuck in an ad. Ad break ends in... I forgot to check the ads. I was so focused on the frogs. I should have taken the ad break. I didn't catch it. Big fish. So obnoxious. Oh, okay. Is that even like a voxelized? Okay, let's just pause it and wait for the 20 seconds for the ads. Oh, I guess I can't pause it. Okay, is this paused essentially? Now we'll wait the 10 seconds and drink some water, I suppose. Okay, I didn't catch that the ads were running. I was too focused on the game. I was too sucked in the game there. But I did manage to get the fish level, so we'll see how hard this is. Walk forward to reach the end. You cannot walk back. Avoid the rolling hedgehogs. Okay, so this kind of timing thing, which isn't too bad. I do like Frogger. This is vaguely Frogger-esque. Whoops. I'm glad that wasn't an immediate death. Okay, so I have a few lives here too. Let's just wait to cross the road. This is not a chicken, this is a duck. Oh, dadgummit. Oh, dadgummit, no! Should be easy. I knew I was gonna done goof it. Okay, let's... What? I was chilling. I was making sure that I wasn't gonna get hit there, so... And then I'm gonna get killed by the duck phase, apparently. The duck walked up to a lemonade stand and said to the man running the stand, "Hey, gosh dang it." Okay, that was that's a full 20 minutes. Oh yeah, I was gonna say we got to see the bird skeleton though. The fact that there's an entirely different skeleton for each phase that you die on is crazy. That's so cool. Okay, and I did hit the button to, yeah, look at weird mechanics and strange atmospheres, and then take me back to hunt cycle. And hello, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the very squashed Mario there. Is that Mario RPG or is that a different Mario? Mario RPG is one of those ones that I want to play at some point. We'll see if I ever carve out the time. I do like Paper Mario. I enjoyed the heck out of Paper Mario. And they didn't have a GameCube for playing Thousand Year Door. And then they went and made a remake that I haven't played either. Okay, creative. It's... See, and this is where it's one of those, like, do I feel like this hits the loop? The food, like, loop cycle? Somewhat. It's kind of more like mini-games and stuff. Some of the things were a little difficult. The artwork was a bit inconsistent. Because it's like the fish being different pixel sizes, and then the, yeah, my biggest thing for artwork is as long as it's, consistent, so. Oh, because there was something about a duck checkpoint to do, so. Audio was, I was like, I didn't have any problems with the audio, and it was a nice vibe. Narrative is definitely there. And the fact that the skeleton, that's the thing. Yeah, Mario RPG, okay. And how long am I going today? It'll be 9 o'clock Eastern, so hour and a half. I probably should put that... okay, let's see. How hard would that be to add some text that says... the end time, which will say 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern, EST. Or I could do 2100. I don't know which is EST. And then no, we gotta do I gotta do my font here. My font, as in like VCR, is a pretty common font for a lot of things, but it's a fairly easy to use pixel font. So, I put end time as the title of the thing. So ends at, there we go. And then let's make you a lot smaller. Let's see, can I do... I was like, I could just tuck this on top of my head here, right? Okay, how about ending 9 p.m. Eastern, and then can I align center? There we go. And then we shrink that and tuck it right there. Right on top of my head. There we go. That'll give a better sense of... Okay. I could also say that I'm playing about 15 to 20 minutes per game, so Okay. Basically, you go up to be a human, then you appear in an office, and the boss calls you being a bad worker, says you're a worm, and then you start again from the worm. Okay. Yeah, and I did catch the fact that that first skull there, that first animal was a human. That's a pretty that's a fun way. It's a pretty cool way to end it. We had 3 different artists where we wanted to try different art styles for each animal because they see differently. Okay. I mean, part of it for me is the inconsistent pixel sizes on the fish. it's that's just a peeve of mine that I like my consistent pixel sizes. Tired and gonna sleep now. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. There's a detail of the eyes. If you noticed, every time someone eats you, the red eyes are transferred. I did catch that with the frog. I didn't catch that with the other ones, but yeah, it's fair. It does look silly, but the level is pretty with the waters. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not huge on the different the switching art styles and stuff. Oh, and this gives it a sense of oops. Okay, creative. There's lots of different cool little mini games and stuff. There. Okay. That's how I feel about it. So it's time for one more game in the queue. Let's see. If I plan about, I was gonna say 15 to 20 minutes. It's probably closer to 20 minutes per game. So that's, I guess, 2 hours. I'm gonna play for an hour and a half. You can put it on there. I don't know if I'll get to it, unfortunately. And then I have all these other things that I was maybe thinking about playing. So, well, and yeah, then while I'm live, I'm definitely focused on the ones that are live. So. And then I'm kind of like, do I want to do more? Well, that was the question, was how long until it's got a day left, I think. No, dadgummit, the jam. A day and 17 hours. Okay, so no, they could definitely do some more rating tomorrow. But then I think Friday I want to do something else. Yeah, so like, do I want to do another round of rating games tomorrow? I could. It wouldn't hurt nothing. Well, there's all this other stuff I wanted to play, and I guess I'm not gonna play and rate that. Yeah, and I like to have it so that people can actually see it live. I mean, it does help a little bit with figuring out controls, but okay. So I started this one. Let's do that. And yeah, like I said, it's kind of it's on the edge as to whether I'll get to that. Some of these are like 5 to 10 minutes, but tends to be about 15 to 20. Okay, an entry for the GMTK Jam 2025. WS tab to toggle build mode. Click to change the rail and stuff. Left click to place turrets. Interesting, not what I was expecting off of train stuff. Right click to exit. Right click again. It's a tower defense game where you build the defenses on a train looping around the base. Upgrade your defenses using scraps gained by clearing waves or picking up the scrap boxes around the map. I've seen a few train games, but I have not seen a tower defense train game yet. You play as a lone conductor accepting his fate as the last man standing in the world, wrought by technology advancing the once proud human race to a new heights, changing the very nature of their bodies to one not considered human. Our conductor held on to his old beliefs, the ones that isolate him from people, the one that both destroyed his family and saved him. Once the cyborgs, as they call themselves, got controlled, and the one central AI who stripped of their free will for the progress of the human ultimate species, so they started the massacre of the human race, a genocide to end all genocides. This was their mantra, and this was their justification. By isolating himself and in trying to create his utopia, embodying his ideals, he was the only one, the only true survivor. And so the cyborgs started their assault. Can you survive, or will you break after endless, constant onslaught of enemies? Or you prove that the old ways are stronger than the machines, even as your own body decays. The machines shall overcome my frail body. I know this. This I know. But that will not stop me from making an attempt to overcome the machines. Mankind knew they could not change society. I don't know the rest of that one. I haven't played a ton of Guilty Gear. I've played it a little bit to hear that voice line, but put it on the list just in case, no problem. If and there's some of these that I clicked on that were like, okay, I did want to. Okay, and no, unfortunately, I think I have to run it for the security thing to pop up and say we blocked the entire thing. Nobody's ever run this before. It's like, no, I want these games that nobody's ever run on my computer, please. Oh, and let's see how much it lags out, because Unreal, I've definitely had some problems with it. Yeah, okay, and now I can see my VTuber lagging out a bit. Yeah, every time I run an EXE, I feel like I'm playing Russian roulette. Yeah, to add the game, you do !submit, and then your link to your itch page, either the rating page or the game. But I don't think I'm going to be getting to the stuff at the bottom of the list. I'm playing about 20 minutes per game, and that means it's like 2 hours of games, and I'm going to be ending at 9 in an hour and a half here. Okay, add train. 10 slots costs 5k. And I have 4k? Well, I'll start the next wave. And that's scrap, or is that? And I guess I do need to keep accelerating. Okay, wait, let's do build mode. Which was something about left click, right click, something or other. Oh, there's the robots attacking. And I need a turret to be able to do that. Add train. Aha, okay. Because I had just enough. Okay, so now... And they are attacking the train versus the base. And... Does it click the rail? Okay, maybe I missed the... Okay, I read it, and I read it again, and then I completely missed what the thing was. Oh, tab. A tab to toggle the build mode. And then, okay. So, probably going to need to restart this. I see the menu came in as like a last thing, presumably. Oh, so this is drag the points on a spline around? It's an interesting way to do a build mode. Yeah, the other train games I saw were definitely grid-based. Oh, I need a bunch more scrap to be able to do that. Okay, well then I think I might be screwed, so... oh, was somebody re-adding a game to the queue? Yeah, if somebody needs to leave, I can also bump a game on the queue. And there is a VOD, and I have the VOD linked, so if you miss it, you can see it there too. I meant main menu. I saw the button and then didn't click it. Okay, let's try that again. The tab to move the thing around. So wait, I want that scrap. But then I want to tab. There. Move through that bit of scrap. And then, do I need like a ton of scrap to be able to get the thing going that far? Okay, yeah, definitely don't start the next wave. So tab. We do that. Okay, and I don't want to add trains until I... There. Wow, this must have taken a bit to figure out the balance on moving the train and getting the scrap. This seems a little odd that, okay. This feels less like a train and more like, because I'm stopping here to adjust to try to get the loop out to these bits of scrap. And then I can start the wave whenever? Does that mean I could just scoop up all the scrap first? and not worry about the okay, well, I definitely have more money this time. This doesn't seem entirely correct, but this also seems to be working. The fact that I can start the wave whenever is very much helping me out here. Did the trees have colliders? Did that matter? Good work on the spline, though. Yeah, I've played around with spline. Well, okay. I've had Phil there help me with splines a bit. That's really what it is. Yeah, we still need 2 emails on that game. I guess if anybody wants to give me their Gmail, then I can finally get that mobile game out. Yeah, we just need like 2 testers, and just neither of us has friends enough that are willing to... Either that or I just haven't asked enough people to, Okay, my money is sort of going up, right? Or no? Okay, this seems like a nice spot here to get a bunch of scrap. This doesn't entirely feel like the right answer, but... Okay, then we back up a little bit to get off of the node. Yes, okay. There we go. Now I can just drag the train around. Okay. So now... Can I also drag the loop in? Okay, that gives you more... So... That means I could just drag the loop in real close here and get a ton of scrap, right? Interesting. This doesn't feel intentional, but kind of neat that I can do this. I see where the beginning of the track is. Maybe, or no, that might just be the spline having a bit of an issue because I put it a little too tight. Okay, so now we add a train. Ah, there we go. Okay, and that's how I add the turrets. And then does it also upgrade the turrets? Yeah, okay. Upgrade the turrets to add some damage and speed and range and... How much... Do I have enough scrap to just do everything based on... I scooped up all the scrap and then... okay, and then right click to get out of the menu. And was that just... That was just one of the turrets. Yeah, okay. But I do have a good amount of money. Oh, and then the turrets don't actually have a visual on their upgrades. Oh, that one's good. That one's good. That one's good. That's okay. That's the one I missed. There we go. And then it's not gonna be everything. Do I get scrap off of the enemies? Maybe. That seems possible, but we'll see. Do I have enough? No, I'm 1 away from... Dang it, I done goofed it. Okay, right click to exit the menu. There we go. Okay, so now just start the wave. Let's get out of build mode. And let's loop. Let's loop this train as fast as possible. Okay. We zooming. We zooming and booming. Once the robots are here. And then we'll see if they... Okay, does it behoove me to zip around real fast? Okay, and my money did go up a little bit, right? Okay, does it help me to zoom like this? I don't think so. Certainly fun, though. Okay. You were the turret that needed... Nope. Ah, okay, right click. No, okay, play, right click, there. No? Which turret was it? Wasn't you... Was this other corner? One of the turrets was missing the upgrade, right? No, you have all the upgrades? Okay. And then 5K. And tab. Okay, there is a lot of buttons. It is a lot of buttons to remember. Okay, I think I kind of over upgraded myself here at the start. Ruh-roh. That's okay. It is getting me some scrap slowly but surely off of the robots. Oh, start next wave. Do I want to start next wave? Yeah. You know what? I seem to be upgraded enough. We'll see if this will get me through round 2. Yeah, nothing's even touching me at this point. Okay, wait. I'm too curious. Can I... Can I scrape together some more scrap by... Can I just move the loop slowly but surely away from the building? Or is it... Okay. Oh, I probably don't have enough scrap. Okay. I got a little too... I was having too much fun testing the... how deep the thing is. Whoops. I've destroyed all the hard work. I should probably just drag the track out a little bit. So there is a bit more in terms of robots and stuff. Still not a big deal for my maximally upgraded train. I have so many bullets here. I am getting hit, I suppose. So maybe I do need a little more. Oh, I can add another train now. That gives me no scrap to do stuff with. Okay, well now, yeah, I think I'm just stuck with this as a setup. Okay, yeah, put it there. Put her there. This is super cool. I'm a little bummed that I sort of broke it at the beginning, just trying to see where the limits of testing things were, but this is super cool. The whole, like, spline-based track that's fully working for a jammed game is kind of crazy. Wow, they're definitely getting closer now at this point. Oh, and then I could start buying some turrets here, so... Okay, and these turrets seem to be pretty easy to buy and upgrade. This one? Hey, there we go. Okay, I managed to sneak it in there. Okay, maybe I call it good after this wave. I seem to be understanding the game. Probably a little too well, at least at the beginning there. The fact that you can kind of just pause and redo everything. It's a lot of bullet sound effects. Okay, there's enough tinkering around that I feel like I can get to the final level and stuff. Great stuff though. And I could have just hit exit the whole time. Okie dokie. Let's see. So, enjoyment. I enjoyed it a fair bit. I think that the little bit was the fact that I could just stop, pick up all the scrap at the beginning, and be over-leveled for a few levels, and then... Or basically, I think I could get over-leveled immediately because of the fact that I could pick up all the scrap immediately. But otherwise, I did have fun. Well, obviously, I had fun moving the track around and trying that out, and moving the train around felt good. Creative, I hadn't seen a. I feel like there's a few different train-based games, but the yeah, the game artwork is good too. I think I did mess up some things with the splines and stuff, and the scrap looks like it's just kind of gray blobs. It's a little bummer that it wasn't like a gear or something. At least that's what I think of when I think of scrap, is that it looks more than just a gray blob, but that was good. Narrative, last guy against the robots, I definitely felt that. You pick up scrap off of the robots. So. And it sort of worked with the loop. I guess the loop on the train there. So I wish there was, instead of narrative, I wish it was like theme. Like how well this is tied into the theme. Audio was a little obnoxious just because of all the bullet sound effects going off all the time. And then, I mean, it was pretty creative. Some of it's like I've seen train games and I've seen, I don't know, sure. You know what? It's all arbitrary anyway. So, yeah, the only thing that knocked off the enjoyment was the menus. Where it's because it was like right click to close a menu, but then also escape to the main menu. It's just the like I like escape to close a menu, and it always throws me off if it's not that. But and I don't know if there was like an X in the corner that also was clickable. I guess I could check that, but. Okay, the artwork, the one thing being the scrap didn't have like an art. It was just a gray box. Okay, that is the. Oh, and then did I click all of the links? That is also the thing. Wait, did it say 5 ratings? I'm like, this looks super cool. This is so much cooler than the stuff I did. Yeah, because this was also a whole team of people and stuff, too. But I guess I am inadvertently promoting my game by streaming other games here, too. Okay, let's do the next game. I want to try to, like I said, depending on how fast some of these go by, I could get through more games. And then I'm also going to slow myself down by like, oh, let's click on the thing. Let's look at all the stuff here, follow all the people, and... Okay, grow as many plants as you can before the day ends by watering and planting along a looping path. Upgrade your tools. Extend your time and become a wealthy farmer ready to buy the entire farm. That's going to require a lot, because I think the farm, what is it, Monsanto has such a monopoly on farm stuff, at least in the US here. Path to plenty. I could have clicked the little gear to see if there was a full screen option. Okay, welcome to your farm. Your goal is to get rich by planting and growing flowers across the entire field and to buy the farm. And it's just sound effects. Okay. Oh, also, is that... I hear it on my end. Wait. This is a seed. You use WASD or arrow keys in this So, is it incremental too? It seems somewhat incremental. I think adding just a little more variety to the dirt as opposed to just a brown would be nice, but otherwise, this does look great. And I'm understanding the gameplay loop, which is unique and interesting here too. Okay. And then are some of these seeds disappearing because I'm not watering them? Oh, and then I need more water. Presumably I can get a bigger watering can somewhere. The music's great too. Okay, why did I miss an opportunity to water that yet again? Do I need to press it a little sooner before I get to the thing, or what? Okay. There's a big watering can upgrade, yeah. Yeah, numbers don't go burr, but yeah. Well, it does get up to the, like, full, you could buy the farm. Also, I do see the ad break this time. I will actually take the ad break, since I saw it. Okay, that worked out. I needed to refill my water bottle anyway. Okay, the water tiles refill faster. Okay, now I suppose I'll go for the quick movement. Oh boy, that's what I thought. This is gonna be quick. And I was already missing some opportunities to water things. I don't have any more water, but I can drop a seed. And then I somehow had some more water. I was trying to be strategic about kind of trying to hit everything, but I think this is going to rapidly get to be... I'm just going to mash the up, down, left, right buttons to plant and water stuff. The timing's not very forgiving. Okay. Each time you complete a loop on the path, your plants become more valuable. Keep going. Okay, so that's the other reason to keep looping. Yeah, the fact that there's a day timer loop and also a... Yes, okay, now it is gonna be like mash the button. Big watering can. Yeah, that's more interesting to me than that other water hydration one, but... Yeah, so now it's gonna be mash. Mash the button. Well, it's not like I'm gonna water when there's not anything there, right? So then I can just mash the button to do the seeds and the watering. Seems a little... Oh, okay, and I guess if I do mash, that does give me an opportunity to maybe water stuff. Yeah, okay, so I can throw in, like, watering some of those. Doesn't seem like the right way. It doesn't seem like a good way to do it, but certainly a way to do it. Ooh, okay, it's all sorts of stuff. I was kind of, yeah, it does seem like one of those ones where you hit the point of, like, it just starts to take off money-wise. Seed belt, start with 3 seeds. Water time crystal, water spots also restore a small amount of time. Quick feet, major speed boost. Fertile soil, plants grow faster. Extra time. I actually want the plants go faster one for now. I have enough money for that, might as well. Yeah, because plants growing faster means faster economy gain. That's really what you want to start with for upgrades. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not losing any water for doing the mashing the button. That is the one thing. I almost feel like there should be some kind of penalty for mashing the button. Because it feels kind of what the optimal thing is to make sure... Either that or make the timing a bit more forgiving on the watering. Because I don't think it needs to be super strict. But I'm assuming that's also trying to figure out the grid spacing. To say, like, when the character is on a space and when to water and stuff. All plants yield double value. That seems good. Also, I think I'll just end up getting all the upgrades anyway, so... Man, it's tempting to try to hit the bottom of the queue simply because of the fact that I can see the bottom. This couple of times when I couldn't see the bottom of the queue, it was like, I don't know if that's gonna happen, so... First time I'm using tile sets, don't know how to make it more flexible in the detection. Yeah, and that's kind of what I was thinking too, is like, I don't know how, at least like for me, it'd be like the immediate like, well, some of that is like if you did the hitbox of the like, the watering, because I'm assuming it's going off of like the player's position, but if you did like a, just the watering can, it has a square that determines as to like if anything in this square is getting hit, it'll get watered. Small chance for water to for rain to water random seeds. Seed tiles have a chance to disperse to adjacent tiles. Water can refills instantly when stepping on water tiles. And the loop value. I like this rain one. That sounds kind of fun. Speed boost. Maybe speed boost? I don't know, so... Yeah, I wasn't... at least me personally didn't catch the engine, but... But no, this is a fantastic idea. I feel the loops in the terms of the days and the item placement and stuff, it's a nice chill without being like a loop hero or something. The incremental upgrades are fun. I like the pixel art a lot. The one thing is the making the dirt a little more interesting. Is the only like major thing that sticks out to me that could be upgraded. Yeah, making it a little easier to hit the watering. It detects the adjacent tile of the player is basically when the player hits the key. Yeah, okay. Which, as you go faster and faster, makes it tighter and tighter to hit that. Bigger watering can. It's a small time refill when a plant is fully grown. And then start with 3 seeds. Sure, yeah, we'll go a lot of time there. Again, I'm gonna get all of those upgrades anyway. But I saw one of the screenshots had a different loop effect, or a different loop area. So we'll see if that ends up happening. Or I guess that might be a level 2. I don't know that I'm gonna do a level 2. This is super cool, but I do want to keep trudging through the queue. Oh, and then I ran out of water, or the... Yeah, the only other thing is just that it's the watering is a bit strict. And some of that is because of the, like, the chill farm vibes. Just doesn't make me think of it being like a... Gotta be really strict about the watering. Yeah, the only 2 big pieces of feedback are making the... Or I guess 3 pieces of feedback being making the dirt tiles just a little more interesting, making the watering just a little less strict, and the shoot, what was the last thing? I think I said it a couple of times. Oh, the day is so long now. Okay, the less strict seed watering. Yeah, learned a lot, but proud. No, this is a great game. This is a fantastic little game. Oh, the mashing the button, disincentivizing the ability to mash. Extend path. Yeah, okay. Watering can now also waters adjacent. Okay, so it does have like a water adjacent tiles and stuff too. I think I need more seeds though. Guess we'll start with 3 seeds then. Even bigger timer. More money, I suppose. Yeah, we'll just see. Okay, I can just get nearly everything. Yeah, so that's my 3 pieces of feedback. But otherwise, this is an incredible little game. Yeah, and that is yeah. You hit the upgrade, the incremental upgrade thing of like, okay, now you're close enough to the final upgrade stuff that you can just plop seeds wherever and water all of the... Oh, okay, so adjacent being that too. Yeah, okay, that's an upgrade I definitely like. That's always the funny thing about upgrades too. Is it's just like, oh, you know, I want to complain about this thing, and then it's like, that's an upgrade that you'll get, and it's like, so you already have the solution to the problem that was artificially created anyway. So is this going to be enough to buy the farm, though? So... Oh, rain also affects the tiles. Yeah, okay, that's... Again, this is just super cool. Fantastic job. Yeah, okay, I was kind of wondering some of these, like, how do you water those? And it's like, well, partially the rain. Partially, if they are all adjacent, they could also water each other, too. Also, 20-something seeds? Gee whiz. And the timer is longer and longer, too. Oh, and I guess if I'm afraid that it doesn't water stuff, the rain and other things will also water it. Oh, I forgot that entire edge. Front row. Okay, is this gonna be enough for the full... Oh, I ran out of water even. Okay. Maybe I should stop trying to water everything. Okay, this edge. Oh, and then the timer, because all of the plants keep popping off. Okay. Ah, dang it. This has got to be the final day, right? And then so is there a day 2 with a different loop? Because I did see that in the picture there. So there's just like a couple of seeds here. No, dadgummit. I'm walking too fast. Oh, actually, wait. If the timer's going down, what did I need? 5,000? Do I need 5,000? Maybe we'll try to make sure that the plants are... Well, we'll get all of them. Oh, 2,500. Not okay. So I'll just buy 2 farms then. That's what we'll do. Yeah. Okay. And then those other seeds are also okay. That seems to be all of the planting that I can do. Okay. Oh, and then it'll give me extra time on the... Oh, you can end the day early. End a day earlier. Oh, there's a button there. Okay. that helps. Extend walkable... Oh, this. Okay. Yay, I did it. That was awesome. That was super cool. Yeah, pop animation on the money. Yeah, I think there is a little bit of like a juice that can be added. Okay, this is one of those easy rates because it's just like creative, different kind of farm plot watering thing. Enjoyment, super. I mean, simple, but you do have an end and narrative thing. I don't know if I want to knock off a point just because the dirt tiles could be a little more interesting. It's very simple visually, but I don't know. It's one of those, like, I enjoyed this enough that I'm like, sure, across the board. I'm also pretty generous with that. It's like if I don't have any problems with it, then I say that it's lots of stars and stuff. Okay. Super cool, though. Great game. Left of the rain animation turned out, but had no time to do other effects. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you did get entire, like, upgrade trees and stuff, too, so. Yeah, okay, so I am going at about 20 minutes per game. But sometimes there is the, like, occasional 5-minute game. We shall see. Okay, the final level can load a bit slow. Please give it some time. Submission, witching hour, a cozy and mysterious point-and-click puzzle game set in a witch's home caught in a 12-hour time loop. Scattered throughout the house are ghost objects. Items that not only respond when clicked at the right time. Items that only respond when clicked at the right time. Clues to those times are hidden everywhere in notes, drawers, photos, and unexpected details. Try clicking around to find them. As you solve each puzzle, you uncover pieces of a quiet love story between 2 witches. One has already moved in, the other is still holding on. Oh, one is already moved on, the other is still holding on. Maybe with a little help, it's finally time to let go. And then bonus secret, I will skip that for now. Just get into the game. And if I like it enough, I will possibly go read about a bonus secret. Oh, no, what was the last one? That was almost one of those, like, games that I would want to put on the list of, like, stuff I really liked. Funny, too, because it's not entirely, like, my kind of thing. I'm not super huge on... okay. Path to Plenty. Yeah, so far that is my list of stuff I liked the best from this jam. Yeah, definitely some cool stuff. Okie dokie, that was Path to Plenty. We're on to downloading Midnight, which, oh, so maybe I won't get through all of them if this is going to take 12 hours. Oh, and it's looping too, so I guess this is going to be like 96 hours to match with the 96 hours of the jam. These are ghost objects. To return them to their original form, try clicking on them at the right time. So it's about 4. Okay, so I do actually have to wait until the right time. So between then and there. Okay. Click the note to inspect it. Click me at 6. Click me twice. That will be nice. Once at 7, once at 2, but make a mistake will cost you. Okay, so 7. Some out of the order. So 2, 7, and 6. It was 6 or 4? 6. 2, 7? Yeah. 2, 7, and 6. Or it might get mad at me if I... And then how... Oh, I clicked it twice? Is it gonna get mad at me? I don't know how picky it is. Oh, click you. Duh. I'm just clicking. Okay, click that. There we go. Okay. Herb to derp. Click the candle. It's the one problem with this kind of waiting mechanic. So, like, unless I can speed up time, then it is just... That was 2. That was not it. Okay, click you at 6. And then click you at 7. Click me twice. That will be nice. Once at 7, once at 2, but make a mistake will cost you. So don't click on the 6. Or maybe because I made a mistake, I don't get to do this candle. I doubt it's that harsh. Okay, 2 o'clock. Okay, 7 o'clock then. Did it not reset at the hour? 7. Okay, that's 7 o'clock? Did that count as 7 o'clock and now I can just wait until 2? This candle seems a bit temperamental. I want to get to the actual house and the actual puzzles. But I don't see how I, Click me twice? Once at 7, once at 2? Okay, it was twice on each of them. Okay. I couldn't tell if the click twice was... Wow. Like, this is a lot of nice art for... Oh, that's all the ghost objects. I have plenty of eyes left in the jar. But how many bones? Oh, what does that mean exactly? I have plenty of eyes left in the jar. how many bones? The jar. 3 bones. In the jar, plenty of eyes left. So at 3. Okay. Helen's favorite brew. Phoenix tail feather. 5 to 7 eyes of newt. Bunch of thyme, pinch of salt, lots of love. Method mix together and boil in cauldron over medium heat until lovely color. So feather 1, eyes of newt between 5 and 7. Let's see. Okay. Phoenix feather at 1. Where's a feather? It's not the cage, right? Oh boy. I learned to write in Comic Sans, Bunny. There is a lot of notes everywhere, isn't there? The Flux Willow plant is a rare one. Each leaf is a year on its life. A year in its life. And its fruit grows... No, and its fruits grow so nicely at midnight. Leaf and midnight? Oh, there's also the note here, though. I'm trying to optimize and also losing track. Okay. Not the jug. When I looked at our future, it was crystal clear. I'd really love to marry you, my dear. Okay, crystal at 2. Not cauldron at midnight, right? Leaf at midnight? Cauldron, no. Something else at 1 o'clock, and then crystal at 2? Okay, almost 2 o'clock. Ah, okay, so that was crystal at 2. I did get... Okay, so I got one of them. So 3. Oh, that was the jar at 3 o'clock. Something else at 7. Sorry I ate the paper caca. Take the number of moons in each year's time, subtract the legs of a single spider, divide by the number of candles alight. May the pendulum swing in delight. Goodness me. What kind of math thing was that? Also, it was like... It was 9 o'clock? Oh, I have to click that one twice? That's a double click? You're at 3. Something else was at midnight. Okay, let's just wait until 3 and then click that one. It's just because I don't... It seems a little silly to wait when I could be solving other puzzles, but also... Okay, 3 o'clock? Oh, there we go. And that was past 3. Oh, duh. Okay, so anytime it goes past the number a little bit, then that would be the... perhaps the real witching hour is the friends we made along the way. Caw-caw. My beloved Helen, thank you for this lovely wedding gift. The raven is magnificent, though he keeps escaping his cage to try and steal my ring. The mischievous little thing, I've nicknamed Bunny. Ah, okay, that's why I did Bunny. Love, your dear wife, P.S. Maybe our 10th anniversary will get him a mate. What about the ring? So cage and 10th. The highlighted words is fantastic for this kind of puzzle thing. I didn't catch what this was. Thanks for the you stink. Wow, that's crazy that all of these are clickable too. Oh, that's cute. Okay, and then it becomes unclickable. Huh. Oh, the pendulum swinging was also a thing that I need to... Love brain hurting games. Well, and it's just because I'm trying to like, okay, well, this one here, that one there, this one here. When I'm like, okay, I could wait until like 7 o'clock to... Caw-caw. Yeah, it's like, okay, I should just pick one. Feather, newt, cauldron. Oh, as in add these? So between 6 and 8 is when I would want to click the cauldron? So here? Possibly. There was also a... Because I also mentioned the eyes, but then I was talking about feathers. Is there also anything? It's not a clickable thing. Oh, and then also 1 o'clock? So between 6 and 8, and then also 1 o'clock to hit both of the cauldron ones. Possibly. It is nice that you can zoom in on the clock to see. Okay, so then after 1 o'clock. There, okay, so that was the hint for you. The hint for you. Oh. Between 1 and 3 was something about a ring? No. A ring? Cage to try and steal my ring. Maybe for a 10th anniversary? So 10 and between 1 and 3? So 10 and 2? For the cage? Okay, seems to be right on that. Let me just wait around for 2 o'clock. I do like the fact that you could go solve other puzzles while you're waiting for it to loop over, but... Oh, and I guess this is taking a little less than 12 hours, but... Aha, okay. And... something about a jug here, too. Oh, wait, this is the bones thing I haven't done. Plenty of eyes left in the jar, but how many bones? So it's 3 o'clock on you, maybe? What is this one? The flux willow plant is a rare one. Each leaf is a year in its life, and its fruit grows so nicely at midnight. This seemed like it wanted a second thing, though. Okay, 3 o'clock for you. Midnight for you? Oh, and then there's possibly this. Okay, there's a second part to that one, though, too. The flux willow plant is a rare one. Each leaf is a year in its life. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need to also click it at 9 o'clock. Oh, and there's a pendulum here, too. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, and I was supposed to click you at 3 o'clock. Shoot. Well, if next time 3 o'clock comes around, we'll try that. Okay, this is taking me... I'm too invested in trying to finish this one, though. Okay, take the number of moons in a year's time. So 12. Subtract the legs of a single spider. So 8, so 4. Divide by the number of candles alight. 4. So 1, unless there's an extra candle somewhere. I made the pendulum swing into light. It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. Oh, that wasn't you? But 1 o'clock on the pendulum? Possibly, if I did the math right. So not 3 o'clock on the jar. Plenty of eyes left in the jar. But how many bones? Because this jar is already solved. Is there an extra bone lying around somewhere? That's the crystal. That's the pendulum. What was the note for this? What even is this? So 1 o'clock on the pendulum. And then I'll try 3 o'clock on the other jug there. Okay, 1 o'clock on the pendulum. And then we'll try 3 o'clock on the jar again. Okay, that's not the answer there. Plenty of eyes left in the jar. But how many bones? That looks like 3 bones. I don't even know what that one is. That's pendulum related. That's the cage. That's the rings for the cage. That's Bunny talking about Comic Sans and eating the paper. That's for the leaves. That's a cat thinking that I stink. Well, I am kind of... Perhaps the real witching hours. The friends we made along the way. Caw-caw. I didn't catch what this one was. I know ads are about to start too. Oh, okay. Daily Wiccan. Tragedy strikes. Witch couple die under mysterious circumstances in magical incident involving time enchantments. Witnesses say their residence is haunted. Oh, wait. There's a 12? There's a midnight here? For this, maybe? This picture? Aha, okay, so that was midnight for that. I have plenty of eyes left in the jar, but how many bones? Theoretically, I should just be able to click this till I win on this last one, though, right? I do realize the ads have started, but I'm like, I don't want to do yet another break. I just took a break. There we go. Okay, that was the last one. Okay. Also, super cool game. Oh, wait. We gotta click all the links first, especially because the ads are running. That's an easier time to click all the links. Her Last Penny, a platformer. Now, the Witching Hour game here is super cool. Oh, and then... corners dark, a picture is marked with secrets best unseen. Crossed by rail, twisted like snail, behind a staircase sheen. With numbers true in order 2, one sees through all the grime. Mind the clock for a missed tick or talk will send you back in time. What's all that then? In corners dark, a picture is marked. Okay, so that's what this was. There's also this bonus secret here. Crossed by rail, twisted by snail, behind a staircase sheen. I wasn't really able to click on the pictures there. With numbers true in order 2, one sees through all the grime. Mind the clock. Okay, I'm not gonna solve that whole puzzle. That's super cool. There's also a extra secret bonus puzzle. Okay, I can rate the game, and then when the ads finish, explain what I did. Okay, art, fantastic. Audio, I love the vibes. Narrative, a ton. And also fantastic. Enjoyment, really enjoyed it. Creative, haven't seen a game like it. Okay, maybe I don't need to explain it. That was just awesome. But I will wait for the ad. Let me give me a little, that will let me drink a little water. Oh, I never posted the fact that I finished the game jam. What a goof. Yeah, I still didn't put the fact. I posted, I think, one in progress thing, and then didn't put the fact that I finished the thing. Oh, I did two or three in progress things, and then never put one for, hey, I actually finished it. Whoops. I should go do that. Okay, but absolutely awesome game. Super cool. On to the next. Yeah, I got half an hour. I could get through. Oh, it's gonna be so tempting to get through all of them. I'm already tired from staying up too late the last couple days, though. Okay, let's see how long this is. If this isn't super long, I'll get closer and closer to. I'll get more and more tempted to finish the queue. Okay. Where lost dreams come to faint, lost souls scream for punishment. There's no place for light. Guide your path with the book. Obtain from the left behind. Give the king what he need. Fear the judgment. Wow, we're getting into cryptic stuff now. The crow watches, grows but not in size. He gives his eyes and ears to guide lost dreams, souls who search for prayers, buried deeper than you thought. Those who gift their skin seeking the truth, only finding an end. For those who fear, get lost in the deepest of the garden. West, E, Q, and E. The only thing that remain are lost prayers, those who don't have a place in the garden. And then I'm like, is this a horror game? Is this an adventure game? Is this... What is this exactly? Did it start the download? Did it do the download? There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna be so tempted to try to get through all of them. Oh, it doesn't like this one. Although I'm already tired and should probably think about going to bed at 8:30. Chrome? Are you just gonna say no? Is it? Oh, this looks kind of weird and scary. Yeah, no, I wanted to try the weird and scary thing. You're too afraid of the weird and scary thing? Okay, wow. What all is in this game? Chrome is a little afraid. Lots of models. The garden. Huh. Wonder why all the models are just in this. Yeah, okay, that's the unblock. Let me actually run the game. Okay, now let's see if that... There we go. There's a weird little guy. Is it supposed to be so very tiny? Oh, and I didn't click the... Again, I gotta click all the links and creep on all the people. Let's see if I recognize any of these, too. Goblins. I see the word goblin. Nah, not looking familiar to me. Also a blog. Yeah, yo no entiendo español. 4K only took like a year or two of Spanish. The garden. Sleep, think, wake up. Well, it's getting pretty close to bedtime. I'm gonna try sleeping. There's a place where old prayers go. Let's click on the game. Yeah, we'll do that in the background. There, with full screen it. Even if this... No, wait. How do I... No, wait. I lied. Okay, don't. Okay. The king is waiting for a house, a monument, and a throne. Oh, wait. What was the which one again? I should probably write that down as, like... the witching hour. A little... generic. I don't know. Did I love it that much? I did like it a fair bit. Well, some of it's like it's quick and it's easy to finish. Oh, and there's extra secrets and stuff I didn't even do. There's a place where old prayers goes. The king is waiting for a house, a monument, and a throne. Be aware the crow is watching. Okay, a monument and a throne. They did not like the fact that I clicked off of this. Okay, there. Time before the judgment. 30-something seconds. I guess this is only going to take me 30-something seconds. Okay, lots of weird. I have 0 green, 0 white, 0 brown, and 0 corks. Oh, file safety use. Okay. It's got a bunch of weird models in, but they're not harmful. I shall be judged. Lost your eyes in blood. I have become blind. I seem to be able to see fairly well. Well, kinda. When there's not stuff in front of my face. Time before the judgment. Oh, is it E? Oh, E. Okay. Maybe I should have tried pressing that earlier. Okay, so I got... Oh, wood. Okay. Bush. Tree. Flower. Aha, there we go. Okay. Why do I need to scoop up all this stuff? Oh, I am being judged. And found wanting, most likely. Lost your eyes. Pray, okay. I still don't know. Okay, and I read the instructions. The instructions were pray for forgiveness from the weird. The weird is coming. And it's gonna cross attack. Yeah, I don't think there's anything nearly that quotable in Rick and Morty nowadays, but I do still enjoy it. You can't lure the crow. But I can walk around and pick up stuff. Well, they really don't. Okay. I seem to be losing the loops. Seems to be not happening. Oh, the hands are green now. Yeah, I don't know exactly where the collider is on the things. I'm not understanding what to do at all. I can make the number go up by walking around and pressing E. E. E, 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 E. I don't know that I could make an attempt at rush E. I heard a rendition of it somewhat recently where somebody did a fan version of GG Moran. So it was G instead of E. And it was GG saying G. G, 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 G. Okay, I don't understand. I think. Move, gather resources, build. Oh, I don't think I was clicking on anything. I was just mashing E. Okay. Change guide pages and guide. Oh, okay. Okay, so I E, and then click to build. Right click for guide, and then Q. Ah, a church. Sleeps the souls hiding here, searching, waiting, living. And then I can right click. I cannot right click. So Q. How do I gather that much stuff? You can't lure the crow. Yeah, because I don't have enough stuff. But then it resets when I get caught by a dude, right? Yeah, it resets. Okay. Q. I need 16 white and 5... I guess 16 stones? 16? I mean, it'd be really nice if I could pull it from you guys. 16 stone. How in the heck am I supposed to get up to 16 stone? That's 6 stone. I got up to 3 wood. Okay, we stay away from the things? No, it just fully seems to loop. Okay, some of these guys I can pick up, some of them I can't. I think I'm about done. I think I've kind of hit my limit. I did try the other buttons, I did try the other... Yeah, I need 16 stone, and I'm like, I don't know how to get 16 stone when it resets every time. And I seem to be... Okay, if I just hide in the corner away from the guys... No, I just have 30 seconds to pick up 16 stone. Like, I get 3 off of one of these guys. Maybe. If I could pick it up, but there's a good chance I can't pick it up. And that's not gonna get me 16 off of how small this area is. And how many guys there are. Yeah, I need teen still. I only have 6. That almost did scare me there. I was not... I mean, that's... okay. Nope, that's it. I think I'm good. I tried. Okay, let's see if this explains how to play the game. Yeah, I was like, do the flowers turn into a certain kind of thing? Yes or no? Okay. This is the experience that I had. This is accurate to what I did. Okay, wait. Was it? I thought it said it was right click to go through the pages there. Oh, scroll. It's pointing at scroll, not right click. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, I was gonna say it's only been... I was giving everything else like 20 minutes, and here I am like not even giving this a full 15. So, okay. Scroll. Oh, and scroll down specifically. So 20 bushes and 15 stone. 18 and 18. Fungi. So flour and green and an egg. 4 and 1. Okay. What good are those things? Whoops. Not entirely what I meant. I did kind of want to reset it. Okay, so egg. Okay, I can kind of get fungus going here. It's so inconsistent on whether you can pick up stuff, and I don't know if that's on me, and I just don't know where the collider is or what. Okay, so Q. Then we go down to fungi. 5 and 3, right? And then we do click to build. There, okay, I made a fungi. Because I had the resources and now I don't. Oh, did I survive? I survived. Okay. I'm just gonna watch the video. Okay, you hoover up a bunch of stuff, and then you look through the guide to make something. And you run from the spooky, scary whatevers. Yeah, okay, I made a fungi. I got that far. Did it show up at night or something? Oh, maybe that's as far as it goes. I guess I did the whole thing then. That was, in fact, the whole thing. Okay, I was completely lost. It was creative. Certainly. Okay, the artwork, I couldn't see things. The fog, the grainy pixels, the inconsistency on being able to pick up stuff. Something like there. It definitely had a narrative that I wasn't really understanding. Okay, definitely creative. Well, I don't know. It's kind of just a regular survival game, but the art's weird. I mean, the audio worked perfectly fine. It was a little grating after a while, but... And there certainly was a narrative that I didn't understand that made it a little hard to get into the game. Lost the feedback. Oh, as in, was there ads or something? Or the, Anyway, thanks for playing. Well, no, like I said, I'm somewhat explaining my decisions here of, like, the... just, like, when it's hard to see, when I don't understand what I'm doing, like, I know it's foggy and it is spooky and stuff, but, like, the grainy pixels on everything and, like, the inconsistency on clicking stuff was also driving me a little nuts. I was trying to understand how that was working, but... I mean, good job on adding the video that kind of gave a guide as to how to play, but... yeah, mostly I was just lost. That's really what knocks down a score for me, is just when I'm completely lost as to what to do and how to play. And also the, I'm not huge on the really grainy art style. It's definitely a vibe. It's one of those things of, like you're going for a certain vibe, and you're hitting it for sure, but... yeah, well, yeah, it's one of those things of, like, you're going for... It's supposed to be confusing. It's supposed to be grainy. It's supposed to be off-putting. So, like it's like you're hitting what you're going for, but then it's like, if I don't like that, do I rate it down because of that? Some of it is like when you're shoving yourself into the, like, very close to a sprite. It's very grainy. That's the kind of thing that hurts a little bit. I don't know, because some of it was like for like the horror moments, that I enjoyed and stuff too. So, but mostly I was just confused. That's really where the rating is coming from. It's just confused, which was I think partially intentional, but partially unintentional. So I don't know. Maybe I don't go so harsh on the rating just because, or not like super harsh on the rating. It's definitely effective as a like for horror and stuff. Mostly just a little hard to see things and a little hard to understand it, but I will say still it's a good job on finishing a thing and stuff too. Like my game is like barely, it's not finished really. So yeah, it's mostly a tutorializing the thing enough to say like, well, and I like this idea too of like this is like tutorial exit and like play the game, but that also didn't, I don't know. It's so hard to say when you're aiming for confusing and it was in fact confusing. Like I could see what you were getting at, and I don't know. The stars are mostly arbitrary anyway. Yeah, it is in fact confusing. Yeah, no, you're definitely going for weird. I could tell that weird was being hit there with like the menu and stuff. Is yeah, lack of feedback and development. Yeah. No, it's weird because it's like I think the main menu works, but also it is a little confusing. And it's like I don't know if you would lose the vibe if you said like sleep and then like play in parentheses and then uh whatever the other one was, think, which is tutorial, and then wake up, which is exit. Yeah, so I don't know if you would have lost the vibe there, but something that I think wouldn't kill the vibe, but would definitely help is a press E, like when you hover over one of the items to pick it up, like a press E because that was the main key that you're using, would definitely help. And I don't know if it had the yeah, it's like for me, yeah, for me getting motion sick, having the little reticle in the middle, also very helpful. Oh yeah, it's like the inconsistency on the clicking stuff. Yeah, it's the fact that the billboard can go entirely inside of your character and stuff. I'm just not a huge fan of that. I think it looks bad in stuff like Elden Ring too, where you're like, here's this big fat guy rolling at you, and then they just jam the entire model inside, like inside of the screen. I think it just is not a good look, personally. So, yes, I can jump you up here. Oh, it is 9 o'clock for me too. I got a little too into the doing feedback here. But yes, I will do one last game. Oh, you're also here? I guess if you're yeah, everybody's kind of leaving soon, so I might just stick with the list, unfortunately. Y'all got me very tempted to play all the games, but if everybody's got to go to bed now, myself included. But these are on, like, I will save these off, and I will try to play them and rate them, especially because it's only 2 games, I say, as I look at the pile of, like, 30, but... yeah, no, it's like, if you guys are both here, I might try to cram in both and go to bed late again. That's what I get. Okay. And it's one of those, like, oh, well, now let's play it real quick so that I can not get the full experience. And then, okay. In Trailcraft, you can have a limited number of roads you can use to build a trail that ends at your house. Your character will follow the trail, collecting or fighting anything adjacent to it, craft more roads and equipment, and level up, and you can take on tougher enemies. WASD and click. Okay. Sounds Loop Hero-esque. Looks maybe vaguely Loop Hero-esque. We'll see. I haven't actually played Loop Hero. I think Loop Hero is more about placing tiles in front of the character as opposed to drawing a thingamabob. Okay, good to. I see there's some kind of pixel filter on here. Yeah, I'm not huge on the pixel filter that makes it blurry for the text. Okay, how to play. Build loops around your house. Collect all resources close to the path. Craft more roads and weapons. Using a bunch of wood. Roads can be next to each other. Defeat enemies to level up. Defeat the boss to beat the game. That is a design. That's a cool design. Also a little horrifying. Then no zoom. Also kind of a slow movement on here. Okay. Ooh, I do like the speed up though. Can I do a bigger path? Did I already mess up? I'm just gonna try to do a path around the house. That's what it said to do. Ah, okay, so I can. How roads 7. Okay, 7 is the biggest path I can do, so I want to reach out to. I lied. Can I undo that? Clear path. So we do that. That'll get me all the way out to the rocks. Yeah, okay. I see. Still 7. No? Well, why not? I still have 2 more roads. I just did a loop like that there. Oh, roads cannot be placed next to each other, so it did need to loop out further. Oh, okay. So then, not that. So then that. That's too far. Then that. There we go. That gets me out to the rock. Okay. I like that constraint actually. Headgummit. It's slightly too far. I didn't get any more new roads yet. Craft. Oh. Let's. Yes, thank you. Craft 3 roads, please. Yeah, check the crafting menu. Yep, that's always what happens. I go find the menu after I need 30 to get there, but I can go much further. Okay. Also, I'm liking the idea. I'm liking the system. Seems really cool. Although, oh, and now I have a butt ton of roads. What number is that? Not entirely sure. Nope, not gonna go that way. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's seems a little stiff, but oh, there we go. Okay, something like that. I do like the core mechanic. The core mechanic is neat. Okay, can I get out to like a guy? I wish to fight a guy. Or a gal, I guess. Fight a monster of some kind. I could also go this direction. So maybe we go there. Yeah, I need enough to get back, and that's just enough to get back. So we shall fight you after we mine. I punched a guy 3 times and died. Whoops. Okay. Let's craft a weapon of some kind. I missed a step here. Okay, I need those base items to get to that. 30 wood. 30 rock. 30 iron to get silver. 30 silver to get mithril. Oh boy. Okay, so you need just so much. Okay, well, it's 30 times 30 times 30 times... Okay. That's a lot. 10 wood. I have 6 wood. Okay, I just need to go get stuff. Look at the swords. Stone sword, which I still need a sword, wooden sword. Yeah, okay, so I need 10 wood, and then I can do a little bit of, to get the stone sword. Yeah, so not too bad, but... the 30 items is just to get extra resources later on. There? Sure, close enough. Oh, the dead guy didn't get fully sent back home. I'm glad that it wasn't immediately. Okay, so now let's craft a sword. Since I have the 10 wood. Okay, craft the sword. Oh, which lets me get up to a stone sword already. I will definitely take the stone sword. Okay. Now, can I go fight a guy? There. No, bugger off with the ads. We're not doing... Oh. Now I can't dismiss ads at all? Is that what you're telling me? It didn't... So it doesn't reset? I thought it reset at some point. To let me dismiss ads again. Because that was yesterday I was dismissing ads. It's saying I can't dismiss ads at all. Whatsoever anymore. That is weird and bad and dumb. More roads. Me and the boys love making all sorts of roads. Yeah, I was watching a podcast. I like the ooh. Sure, I guess health. I will say the pixel art is a little rough and... Well, and like I said, I personally don't like the blurry text. I'm pretty sure that's an aesthetic choice, but I think it makes things hard to read. Ooh, wait, I don't have a shield. Might as well. Oh, and this is the stuff I have equipped. Okay. Presumably. Okay, and then I just need so many more resources. And then can I make some roads again while I'm looking for resources? Okay. So... like so? That's probably way too far. Nope, that's just perfect. Okay. Oh, just changed it today. When you can update it. Yeah, something that I think would be huge is just something moving on screen is always if you want to add some polish and some juice, like giving the little monsters like an idle animation, or like the bushes like waving a little bit or something. It's always I'm one road away. Boo, yes, boo. I think it's a little bit of a bummer that you don't get anything else around your house either. It's like now every road is just like I gotta go so far to go anywhere. Yeah, okay, bugger off. Maybe we go a different direction. Also, it's been about 10 minutes. Just because I wanted to... I think I'm kind of getting the gameplay loop here, so... okay, and I keep dying immediately. I'm also not huge on, like, survival craft games and stuff, too. But yeah, I think having something around your house might be nice, just to continue to get resources there. Instead of it, like, you just have to keep going farther and farther. And then, I'm not huge on the blurry pixels. And some kind of motion on screen, I think, would help. That's why you tend to get, like, the little bits of particles and stuff for some games. It's just so that There's the motion makes it a little more interesting. Okay, so this is kind of Loop Hero-esque, but okay, it's definitely neat. Can I get out of here, please? There, okay. It is a fairly generic fantasy setting. I don't entirely know what the world is, but game is pixel perfect, only the text is blurry. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like the pixel art for the most part. I mean, as you can tell by the character, I tend to like the less detailed pixel art. Or kind of the less noisy pixel art. Enjoyment. I did enjoy it. I'm not huge on survival craft. I did die to the enemies pretty easy. Yeah, that's the one thing about like survival games and stuff too, is it's a lot of grinding to go get more resources. Which is why I think it'd be nice to have resources on the okay, so no, I did have more snooze. Okay, just snooze them. I want. Oh, there's gonna be another one in the next 5 minutes. Yeah, it basically says you gotta run ads all the time. It was definitely leading up towards a narrative of like having a boss and everything that I didn't get to, but that's okay. Artwork, like I said, personally not huge on the blurriness of the text and stuff. And I think some kind of well, the character was animated, but maybe something a little more animated. I know even like my game is pretty flat in terms of. I was thinking of I wanted to wiggle the grass, but it didn't figure it out. So. And then audio was completely fine, not memorable. I mean, it was fine, sure. I guess fine is the yeah. It's like it depends on your perspective as to if whether fine is. Okay, okay. That is my rating for that. Oh shoot, the ads are gonna pop up, and I won't be able to. Okay, I might. Oh, I don't know. It's like I know I need to go to bed. It was stated that other person needed to go to bed, and also I can't pause the ads anymore though. So the ads are gonna show up in the next 5 minutes in the middle of playing the game, no matter what. Unless I run the ads now. I think I could try to run the ads now. But yeah, okay, still here. Like I said, the ads are about to, or at least they're gonna pop up in the next 5 minutes. Well, okay, I can at least download this. I also need to pee, and I also need to go to bed. I'm like, okay, you know what? We're gonna push through. We're gonna push through. I'm gonna play this as fast as I can and not give it its full due because I'm playing it too fast. Okay, no, I wanted this one here. I will try to give it its full due, despite the fact that everybody needs to go to bed and I need to piss, and the ads are happening. The ads are coming. Because this looks like a whole puzzle. Oh, gosh dang it. And then it's going to pop up with, are you sure you want to run this? Yes, yes, I do. And then the security is going to pop up and say, yeah, we blocked everything. Or not. It didn't seem to pop up. Interesting. Oh, and a level select. Okay. Oh, wait, and oh, shoot. Did I click on the... I forgot to creep on all the peoples. Apparently, I might already be following. Umbral Hollow... Is this familiar to me? Yes! This is familiar to me. I remember this game. I have a clip on my YouTube channel of me saying I need to do the thing and check it twice, and... Okay, yes, I have... I'm already creeping on that. Okay. So now... Curio, Miro, Fluff, Extra Byte. Okay. Oh, I clicked on the credits because I was looking for something to click. Okay. Record action E. Record using other clone. And then down or S to enter a door. Okay, so E. Record using the other clone. Okay, record an action. And then is there not a jump? Oh, there. Okay, wait. I can use WASD here, but then I have to use arrows there. Interesting. And then, can I stand on the ghost? Can the ghost stand on me? You can stand on the ghost. Okay, so this is reminding me of the Flash game, The Company of Myself. Because I'm that old. And then this is... Yeah, okay, ads are going to start here. Gosh dang it. Okay, no, I have one last snooze. Okay, I can do one last snooze. Let's hope that it's probably going to run the thing again. Okay. So, record action. Okay, I could only have the one clone. And then E record using the other clone. So E, R. Oh. Let's click on the game again. Okay, E. R. E, R, E. Okay, mistakes were made. Okay, record action. Okay, and now... Okay, now I stand on your head. Oh, so that didn't let me... You only have the one clone. Yeah, okay. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. Okay, you don't have to press a button. I was going to say... feels like I should just go to the next one. Okay, button. And then... So record the action of me just standing here. And then do that. Ta-da! I lied. I remember Umbral Hollow. Yeah, no, I thought that mechanic was super cool. The, like, using throw light balls to make platforms in the shadows and stuff. No, I entirely remember that game. Okay, I need to just run that away. So, there. Oh, so not the ghost. So the ghost was supposed to do that or no? Oh, sure, okay. I guess the ghost was able to do the door. So this is another one of those record me standing and jumping. And then there. Oh, okay. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. Me. Okay, did a lot of just standing there. Oh, it's because it's going backward. It's recording it, and then yeah, okay, it does it backward maybe. There we go. Okie dokie. Yeah, see, now I have one last game too. It's like, oh, that's tempting to just nope, wait, no, wait, I lied. Okay, so we start here, or maybe we start here and then hey, record, run to the end. Okay, close enough. The ghost is able to press the button a little bit. Okay, we're just gonna do record and run to the end. We're just gonna keep trying that as a method. Okay, I lied. Maybe the... Okay, it seems to be working, actually. Okay, record action. Record using the other... Okay, it's the same... No, okay, so now this time, can I just have you sit here? Oh wait, I need you to move at some point. Okay, so now you're gonna move at the last second. There we go. Okay. Not too bad. Oh, and now I have 2 clones. Aha. Okay, let me do the same kind of thing here. Oh, no! I just needed to walk. Okay, cool. Now I only have 1 clone. Oh boy, so how do I do this exactly? I record and then jump off the clone as it falls, or that seems rather difficult. Okay, and the timer for recording is still the same. Also, was there a reset? How did I do that exactly with the clone there? Okay, yeah, now ads are gonna start in a minute and stuff anyway. Oh, and then there was a level select, right? There was a level select. And I was on this big pit here. Okay. And hit me with a stand up. Like I said, the ads are gonna start. I gotta go use the restroom and stuff too. Yeah, it's past my ending time. It is bedtime. There was a request for the game here. Or the last it was a request at the same time for 2 people that said, "Hey, could you play the game?" I was like, I can stay up just a little bit, right? Okay, artwork. I think the background needed something. It's a little bland. It's very clear though. It's clear what's happening. So, and the ads are gonna pop up here. Narrative. It is like a Portal-esque narrative, I guess. It sort of makes sense. Enjoyment. I did enjoy it. I think it was feeling fairly simple and a little jank, a little buggy, and creative. I've seen stuff like it. Like I said, I've seen a Flash game, the classic Flash game that's like it. Audio-wise was fine. It seems pretty close to... And I guess it was looping. I guess in terms of theme, it was looping the stuff. Okay, like I said, it's all vague. Okay, the ad's gonna start here. Oh, shoot. Is there anybody here still? If everybody's going to bed, is there anybody here? Because I like to do a raid. If there is anybody here. There is a somebody here. Oh, and then the ad's gonna happen when I go to do the raid. And then the ads are running. Okay, I'm gonna go use the restroom, come back, and then we can raid. If there is anybody still here. Or if everybody sleeps. I'll be back. Okay, I know the ads are still running, but let's just, okay, wait. And let's see if people are still here or if I did scare everybody off by saying it's bedtime and I'm leaving. Numbers says it's definitely lessened. Okay, let's, before it's too late. It might already be too late, but that's okay. We shall try. Let's see if who's Adagon and Funbase. More GMTK and more GMTK. So how about Funbase? We'll keep toggling off. Wow, people start late. This is not my typical definitely like gee thanks ads. I thought nobody was okay. I'm not super like, hey, let's do nobody too. Congrats on them landing nobody too, but okay. But this is also somebody who is doing GMTK Jam games, so there's a good chance you could get a play over here. Hey, I played this one. Yeah, this is a super cool Game Boy one. I guess, did I put this on my list of like, okay, whatever. I'm going to bed. Goodbye, good night. Thanks for stopping by. Have fun sleeping. We'll see if anybody else is. Yeah, it's like if anybody's looking to get their game played, possibly over here, but I'm assuming there's also a huge queue as well. So we'll see. But goodbye, good night. Thanks for stopping by. Have fun sleeping. Bye. And also, bye.
Oh, we're going. Boom, we beat it. How's it going? How's my second favorite Ryan? That was good. It was solid. Yeah, second favorite. You'd get it if you were here on the weekend. Look, I'm sorry. And also, there's a lot of Ryans in the world. Second is still pretty fucking good.